The insanity defense is often a target of public scrutiny when it is used in high profile cases where the crime is heinous. The public perceives its use as an attempt to escape consequences, in addition to raising concerns that dangerous people are not being incarcerated for their crimes. One of the most famous cases in Texas was that of Andrea Yates, who drowned her children in a bathtub. She was convicted at her first trial, which was later overturned on appeal. Her second trial resulted in a not guilty by reason of insanity verdict, which caused a great deal of controversy. Some argue that she should have been found guilty regardless of any real or perceived mental illness. When discussing insanity as a defense, it's first important to note that it is rarely raised as a defense, and when it is not often successful. It is estimated the insanity defense is raised in less than 1% of all criminal cases nationwide. And of those 1% of cases, only 25% result in the person being found not guilty by reason of insanity. It's also important to note insanity is not a medical definition, it is exclusively a legal definition. A doctor can't and won't diagnose you as insane. The insanity defense in Texas is among the most restrictive in the country. The Texas Penal Code states it is an affirmative defense at the time of conduct the actor, due to severe mental disease or defect, did not know their conduct was wrong. To appreciate how restrictive this is, think about it this way. If a person commits an offense, in order for a judge or jury to find them not guilty by reason of insanity, they must have absolutely zero understanding that their conduct was wrong due to mental disease or defect. In other words, their severe mental disease or defect must render them completely incapable of understanding their conduct was wrong. If that person has even one iota of understanding, or even one fraction of 1% of understanding at the time their conduct was wrong, then the judge or jury cannot find them guilty by reason of insanity. This is sometimes controversial in Texas because our insanity defense is sort of all or nothing. Critics argue that those who suffer only diminished understanding of their actions and not total lack of understanding are unjustly excluded from this defense. A final part of the Texas insanity defense is the mandate that a person's severe mental disease or defect does not include an abnormality manifested by repeated criminal or antisocial conduct. So, you can't claim an insanity defense based on a mental disease or defect as a result of a lifetime of criminal activity.